Hey everyone, Rob here, and I had posted that I had found several. I stopped into a local Dollar Tree store the other day to do some food label comparisons because one thing that I had noticed, a friend of mine had made a comment that she had stopped at Dollar Tree or something, and there was some food item or something that she was going to pick up that they had for $1 that was just a different brand. I forget exactly what the actual product was, but she said she grabbed it and didn't bother reading the ingredients. When she got home, she noticed that it actually had MSG in it, which when she went back to her local store where she checked every different type of product, and it's killing me that I can't remember what it was now. But none of it contained MSG. So, I mean, we all know that the Dollar Tree is not exactly going to be, number one, it's certainly not a health food store, and number two, they're not going to carry the highest quality products on the planet. In fact, 99.9% of the stuff that the Dollar Tree carries is made by slave labor in China and will fall apart the first time you either touch it or try to wash it or actually try to use it. However, I was quite surprised when I ran across, they actually have a frozen food section in the back. And I was quite surprised to find things that were specifically labeled 100% vegetarian. Now, when I see the word vegetarian, first thing I do is flip it over and look for the dairy or the egg ingredients. And I actually started scouring through and found several products. So I went back earlier today because I was kind of on a time crunch and really gave a thorough look and talked to some of the employees there. And I've actually prepared samples of all the different things that I found the Dollar Tree carries that are vegan. And I'm going to start out with just a couple that are just exceptionally good deals right now. First of all, I know many of you, I love Seaweed. And I know if you've been in Whole Foods or any health food store or even your major grocery store, you've seen these Ocean Snack dry roasted seaweed packs. They're labeled specifically vegan, gluten-free, no MSG, no sugar added. These are great, and especially sea vegetables. If you use sea salt like I do, most sea salt is not iodized, so seaweed is a great source of getting iodine into your system, which is a necessary nutrient. So sea vegetables are great as snacks, and these just taste really good. And this 3-pack here was $1. Obviously, everything's $1 there. So I was really excited about that. The only downside to this, once again, is the gross overuse of packaging. But I do my bit to recycle. But hopefully, we'll tackle one issue at a time. So that's a great deal. Also, they have these sweet potato chips. And every once in a while, I'm not a big chip eater, but every once in a while, I just want to have something that has some crunch and some saltiness to it. And I was really surprised. I looked and there's actually only 3 ingredients. Select sweet potatoes, cottonseed oil, and sea salt. Only 3 ingredients in here, and they're actually made in Ohio. So these are an American-made product. I'm going to go ahead and pop these open and see if they actually taste good. Oh, they smell good. They're crinkle cut. Ooh, yeah. Oh, these are good. These are really good. They taste a little bit saltier than it says on the label. It says that it's 159 milligrams of sodium. They taste a little bit saltier. It seems like the salt content would be labeled a little bit higher. Maybe I just got an extra salty piece. But these are good. These are $1. They also have these veggie burger patties. It's a 2-pack, and the patties are kind of small, but that makes them 50 cents a piece. And these are kind of like a garden style. And the only ingredients in here are potatoes, vegetable oil, carrots, green beans, corn, bell peppers, onions, salt, green peppers, sugar, ginger, spices, citric acid, turmeric, and mustard seeds. So this is a natural product, an all-natural product. And at 50 cents a piece, you can't beat that. And I actually made this beautiful burger with this patty. And I actually broke down the cost of how much it was to make this. The fresh ciabatta was 48 cents at the grocery store. The single slice of vegan cheese was 12 cents. The patty was 50 cents. The sprouts, probably because these sprouts I grew in my own kitchen, probably 2 or 3 cents worth of seeds. And then half of an avocado, and avocados are running about a buck and a half a piece of 75 cents. So you do the math. This is cheaper than a Whopper. Let's see how it tastes, these Dollar Tree veggie burgers. Oh, I'll be buying more of these. Once again, it seems to taste a little bit saltier. Let me get just a piece of the burger. It seems to taste a little bit saltier than it says. It's labeled at 250 milligrams, which is high for a smallish sized patty. But since I didn't really add any salty ingredients to this, it actually measures out perfectly, just the right amount. I would definitely recommend these veggie burgers. These are really good, and they're only 50 cents per patty. The next up, and these really surprised me just because I don't know why I didn't think that the Dollar Tree would ever carry a samosa, but they're vegetable samosas, and these are manufactured in India. And the ingredients here are potatoes, wheat flour, vegetable oil, peas, salt, ginger, coriander seed, sugar, cumin seed, green coriander, red chili, fenugreek, and thyme seeds. So once again, all pronounceable ingredients, all natural. The picture makes them look like they're going to look like that. They actually kind of do and kind of don't. This is actually what they look like. Go ahead and take a bite out of these. These are quite good. I'm really surprised. Wow. They're a little heavy on the dough. I'd like to see more filling and a little bit less dough, but for the price, number one, they can't be beat. You get 8 of them in a pack, 8 of them for $1. Wow. And these are great. These would be great for kids when they come home from school, because kids, especially if they've been raised eating healthier foods, are going to love these because they have a lot of flavor. A lot of flavor. I just want one more bite. I have a lot more food to go, so I have to keep going. Next, we have Jennifer's Garden brand spring rolls. And this is actually the size of each one. And just so you know, I baked all of these. The only one that I didn't bake was, well, there's a Jamaican patty coming up that I used the skillet to prepare the garden patty. Everything else, if you want it to be crispier, obviously you can deep fry them, but honestly, these have a nice crust on them right from the oven. I have just a little bit of a sweet Thai chili sauce here. Go ahead and dip that in there, because that's the way I would eat these normally. Super flaky. Once again, there's a lot of the shell. Not quite the generous